I don't know if that's a mindset thing or, kind of what they should do to utilize myself and Franklin to the best of their ability. So that way they can get the most out of everything that they are paying for when they're working with us.
Yeah. I mean, I have always been someone that's like, I'm just going to go to the source and ask the question. Like, if I want to know more information or understand how this works a little bit better, like I'm going to go directly to you and Franklin. Like, and the fact that there are lead sources out there that people use and they don't have like an account manager, like some sort of live individual that they can go to, talk to, ask questions, all of that is, I mean, now that I've been so blessed with working with you and having that like opportunity, I'm like, if I talk to a lead, like if I go to a lead vendor and they don't have an account manager for me, like someone live that I can talk to, I'm like, okay, like that's weird to me now. That I'm like, we're like on such a
Right.
good, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like we have a good relationship and we're both in business and trying to like help each other win, right? So um like just definitely leverage the opportunity that you guys give with your support team. Like leverage the opportunity, ask the questions, like figure out more of how it works. Like how I said earlier, the whole optimization, the ads, all the technical stuff like is way over my head. But like if I can call you and just like ask like, okay, what does really optimization mean? Like that was a question I asked you. I was
Yep.
like, what does that really mean? And I'm like, I don't need the full like again, to go way over my head, but just give me like the cliff note so I get a
Yeah.
general understanding because that helps me be able to also work the leads better. I think if I understand kind of what's happening a little bit in the background. So ask the question, like, pick up the phone and call and like you will never know unless you ask. And I mean, I don't think any question is silly and I don't need to know exactly how to run the ad, but I just want to know a little bit of how it's done because if I'm like working this machine every day, then I
Mhm.
want to be able to kind of have a little bit of understanding on it versus of just like you said, shut up and dial kind of thing. Um, so that I would definitely like leverage, who you have available to you and kind of just get an understanding. And also, like I ask yours and Franklin's opinion. I'm like, hey, based on how things are going, like, do you think that there's any adjustments that I could make that could, be beneficial? Like you guys are the professionals. So, I'll of course have, ideas and input and whatnot about my campaign and ads, but really like I like to get your guys's point of view. And so it's like if I didn't have you guys as a reference or someone to reach out to and have support from, then I would have no idea, right? So it's like we're all trying to grow and build a business here, and I think like each other's feedback can only help one another just continue to grow in the industry. So yeah, that's one thing I would definitely advise is just ask the questions and really kind of understand everything that's available to you with with you guys and your team and the lead information and potential itself.